So, I think I finished. So I tuned into AEW Double or Nothing. You know what I mean? That was on the pay per view thing, my bog. You know what I mean? So Eddie Kingston done a promo. Do you know what I mean? At the start, I was like. Then in the middle, I was like. And then at the end, I was like. Danhausen and Hook went against Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. Hookhausen and all that crack. You know what I mean? And Hookhausen won it. Danhausen done his spell thing, you know what I mean? And they won the match in the end, you know what I mean? Casting all the spells, you know what I mean? So, cool. MJF came out then for his entrance, and he had the better than you and you know it thing on his robe, you know? And, you know, the way the colours and stuff was that. Wardlow came out then with the cuffs, you know what I mean? MJF ran out of the ring then when Wardlow was charging at him, you know what I mean? And the crowd chanted then, he showed up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it did, yeah. MJF then got put on the stretcher and all that. MJF losing though and getting put on the stretcher, I was like... Tony announces that Wardlow was all elite, you know what I mean? I thought he was with AEW for a long time, you know what I mean? I thought he was with him since, I don't know, donkeys ago, you know what I mean? But obviously he just got signed now to the thing, so that's a great thing for them because he has the thing, you know what I mean? So he's rocking it, you know what I mean? The Young Bucks came out then, you know what I mean? Baka and all that crack, you know what I mean? The Hardys came out then after that, and you know, goats and all that crack, you know what I mean? Because goats, you know what I mean? Like Jeff done his swanton then they finished the match, so Jeff won, you know what I mean? The Acclaim then were scissoring all the people on the street because Billy Gunn then checked out the hotel room when he went back to the apartment, and they're all bammed out in the bed and all that crack, you know what I mean? They're all on the floor and they're all like causing a ruckus kind of that way, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'd feel bad for the accommodation people going into that room, you know what I mean? Because that's yeah, I know, I remember, yeah, anyway. Anna Jay then went against Jade Cargill. There was a few interferences then from Mark Sterling, who came out, and John Silver attacked him outside the ring. Malcolm Bivens then had his debut. I always rated him on the NXT thing, you know what I mean? So that was... Athena came out. Cool. They're all facing off and all that crack. Cool. Death Triangle then went against House of Black. House of Black came out. And they had their entrance, you know what I mean? That was cool. The tattoo sign, Penta done his Zero Miedo thing, the whole thing he does with that, you know what I mean? Canadian Destroyer then was done on the apron, you know what I mean? That was pretty mad. The lights go out then and Julia Hart spits mist into Pac's eyes. She's a part of the whole Malachi thing, you know what's going on, you know what I mean? Malachi wins it, and that was cool, like, you know what I mean? Next was the Owen Hart tournament final then, you know what I mean? Adam Cole went against Samoa Joe, and there was a big clothesline from Joe, you know what I mean? Adam Cole wins the Hart tournament, you know? So Britt came out with her DMD stuff, you know what I mean? And the guitar playing was class, you know what I mean? It was very good, you know. So that was cool, like, you know what I mean? Rancid played the Ruby Soho team, you know what I mean? I already knew Britt was going to win the thing because there was a history there between the two of them, and Britt never wanted Ruby to win and all that stuff and all that crack. I think that was going to play out the way it was going to play out before the thing played out, you know? I just kind of had a feeling in my gut when I was tuning into it. Then Adam Cole and Britt were out with the trophy thing with Martha Hart. That was a heartwarming thing, right? You know what I mean? And Martha Hart then she came out and gave a great speech and gave a trophy to Britt Baker and Adam Cole. You know what I mean? So they held the belts and all that crack, and they won the Champions League then. You know what I mean? Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, and Paige Van Sant went against Sammy Guevara, Tay Conte, and Frankie Kazarian. You know what I mean? Ethan said he's going to brutalise Sammy Guevara in the thing. You know what I mean? And he. Too late you are, boys, you know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? Frankie Kazarian then had an altercation with Sammy because Sammy was getting distracted with love. Come on, boys, you know what I mean? Like, don't get distracted by love, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, yeah, anyway. 12 Gauge Page, that sounds cool, you know what I mean? Mendier won it then. Kyle O'Reilly went against Darby Allin, and Kyle O'Reilly wins. Thunder Rosa then went against Serena Deeb, you know what I mean? Thunder Rosa won it, you know what I mean? The Jericho Appreciation Society then came out. I gotta love a bit of Judas, like, you know what I'm saying? They looked like a boy band, to be fair, the way they had the hats and the berets and all that crack. It was a bonjour, you know what I mean? John Moxley, Santana and Ortiz, Bryan Danielson, and Eddie Kingston came out. Smash Bros is not a fighting game. No shit, bro. You know what I mean? I know that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty funny, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's a me, Mario, and all that crack, you know what I mean? And Luigi and all the boys, you know what I mean? They're pure boys, like, you know what I'm saying? Jericho then disconnected the soundboard. Boo. Kingston put gasoline then on Jericho, do you know what I mean? Because Kingston wanted to put him on fire because he's a crazy bastard, do you know what I mean? So he looked like he came out of the battlefield with the way he had the vest and the blood and the stuff on it, do you know what I mean? So that was pretty rough, you know what I mean? Pretty gnarly, like, you know what I'm saying? So Jericho Appreciation Society and his lads won the match in the end, you know? Andre then had a promo, you know? And I was like, alright, okay, cool, yeah. American Top Team, then they had a promo. Dante challenged Scorpio for the title, do you know what I mean? Scorpio then, fucking great, yeah, he done a SoCal promo, I think it was, I don't know. Team Taz came out then and went against Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee, and then they went against Jurassic Express. Jurassic Express won it. Hangman Adam Page then went against CM Punk, you know what I mean? And Adam Page then took a moment not to finish it, and then Punk then capitalised on the moment, you know what I mean, to win the match, you know what I mean? And so he won it then, you know what I mean? Good stuff, you know what I mean? Good show, really good show, you know what I mean? Yeah, for the last episode there, I was kind of like, oh yeah, CM Punk, you know what I mean? I was like, what was kind of going on there, the narrative of what was happening, but then he has the injury thing now, so that means he's going to be out for a while. It is what it is, not that cracking now, but hey, what I said. So we go to Raw there now, you know what I mean? Becky's on a promo. She was saying that the people were praying for her downfall in the moments of stuff, you know what I mean? And it's, in the realm of the world, it's kind of true, like when you go out and about, and you don't know what's going to happen with the energy of the world, but that's the way of the world, I guess, you know what I mean? Asuka then was calling Becky a baby again, do you know what I mean? Bianca then says she will do the same things she done to Becky like she done at WrestleMania, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So like, right. The Mysterios and Ezekiel came out then and went against Alpha Academy and Kevin Owens, you know what I mean? KO got frustrated. Yeah, and Cody Rhodes then done a promo. But as Cody Rhodes was doing the promo, there was a SAP ad in the top right. And I was looking at it like, you timed that pretty, you know, the timing of that, it was like, boo, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, boo, you know, anyway. But look, that's just an ad, you know what I mean? But anyway, Seth Rollins then comes out, you know what I mean? Seth done a promo. Seth said to Cody that Cody wasn't good enough for the WWE, so he left and done the whole AEW thing and started that. And I guess that narrative, yeah. Seth says Cody tried to tear WWE down, you know what I mean? Right. Seth said a thing, and then they went together and they had their little altercation thing, and they went outside the ring and the whole thing, you know what I mean? So they done their thing, you know what I mean? Seth said then it's his kingdom or something like that. I don't know if it is his kingdom, but anyway, okay, that's a narrative. Seth is going to prey on Cody's insecurities. We all have them boys, you know what I mean? That's just the way of the world, I know, you know what I mean? Seth done a great promo. Seth done a great promo then, you know what I mean? Cody then responded, and Seth doesn't enter, Cody attacks Seth. Cody attacked him then, you know what I mean? Daivari, Shane Helms and all the boys came out, and they broke it up then between boys because they were both like, you know, they had their issues of stuff, you know. The security and all the boys came out, then they broke up the thing that was happening in the realm of the thing that was happening, you know what I'm saying? So then, like, you know, yeah. Where am I? Alexa Bliss then came out. Okay. Doudrop came out then with Nikki ASH. Okay. Bliss won then, you know what I mean? The Miz came out and the Street Profits came out. Miz had a reaction with the glasses. I think he done a thing, did he, with glasses? I don't know why I wrote that. But anyway, the Street Profits then used the Rock line on the Miz, you know, it doesn't matter thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, likewise, back that way, with the it doesn't matter, the narrative, you know what I mean? Right back at the person, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dana Brooke and Tamina, then they interrupted the Miz TV thing, and I was just like, what's going on here, you know what I mean? They were going around the thing, and trying to get the thing, and in the middle of the thing, and then Miz was getting all enraged by the thing that was happening outside over there, and over there, and I was like, fair enough, you know what I mean? T-Bar came out then, you know what I mean? R-Truth came out, and now there is a 24/7 title challenge happening randomly. That's what I put down, I know. Tamina kisses Tozawa, and Tozawa pinned her to capitalise. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Austin Theory came out in commentary, and Ciampa went again. Mustafa Ali, sap. You know, sap. Theory says he's on another level to Mustafa Ali when he's on the ground. You know what I mean? Okay. Cool. He wins and then he takes a selfie with him on the floor of the ring. Adam Pearce came out, announces a rematch for Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? Riddle done a promo then with Shinsuke and Nakamura and all that stuff. The Usos disqualified for attacking Riddle with a scooter. You know, they done that with the scooter. And... Whew. Oh yeah, I'm breathing. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Mustafa Ali says he is hurting and the odds are against him. You know what I'm saying? Theory interrupts and takes a selfie and says, "New champ, my ass," you know what I mean? Because that's how it works, isn't it? I don't know. The commentators then talking about Memorial Day. That was a nice touch, you know. Great packages there, you know what I'm saying? The way it's the violins and the way the visual is, you know what I mean? Liv Morgan then went against Rhea Ripley. Cool. Liv Morgan then won against AJ Styles, and then the thing went in and held her. Who went and held her hand? AJ done it, or AJ went in and held the old hand. You know what I mean? So he grabbed the hand and they held the hands. Isn't that lovely? That's a beautiful thing, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, Damian Priest. Damian Priest interrupts then and goes into the ring and taunts Liv. Then Finn Balor then saves her from Damian Priest. You know what I mean? So Finn Balor came in to intervene and stuff then happened. You know what I mean? Bobby Lashley comes out then, and Amos and MVP come out. They're having a contract signing, you know, and so they announce a match thing for the Hell in a Cell with Adam Pearce, you know what I mean? MVP said he did everything for Bobby and all that stuff, you know what I mean? It's no ordinary match this week, he's saying. MVP says the almighty era exists, you know, and because of him, and says it will be put to an end at Hell in a Cell, you know what I mean? Okay, I just want to break it down because there's a lot of stuff I wrote down for the thing, you know what I mean? Bobby calls MVP a leech. I mean, not really, like, you know what I mean? That's a narrative that can be hashed out in the realm of the world, you know what I'm saying? MVP says Bobby was like a brother, you know what I mean? You see, things change, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way of the world, isn't it? Bobby says this is his opportunity to send them both straight to hell. I say hell is a nice place, is it? I don't know, like, I mean, there's a lot of fire down there, isn't it? So if there's a lot of fire, like, I mean, you get burned in the fire, don't you, if you're in hell? But then again, you know, like, if you go to heaven, then, like, you know, it's full of clouds and all that crack, you know, so it's kind of the opposite to the fire stuff, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, woohoo. The back and forth then between them, I thought was great, you know what I mean? And then they start scrapping, and the security tried to break it. Cedric Alexander then attacks Bobby, I think, and MVP Bobby attacks Bobby. Omos then gets an old table thing. Bobby spears Omos through the table thing, you know what I mean? Now Omos is in a table, and the table went broken. You go on to NXT there now, you know what I mean? Diamond Mine come out, Pretty Deadly come out. In that whole thing, Roderick Strong is saying that he's like the leader of Diamond Mine, but the boys are, I don't know if they're very convinced in the whole thing that's happening, because they're like, it's like they're fed up with the whole Roderick word thing. You know what I mean? I can see that, you know what I'm saying? In relation to that. Cameron Grimes then and Solo Sikoa done a promo with Duke Hudson, and they were giving out about who's next in the line. Fair enough. I think Duke has a very elegant presentation in the way he's presented in the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Grayson Waller then was teaching Australian slang in a room. He was saying a lot of Australian things, you know what I mean? Don Tony and all the boys then went on the the La Familia yacht thing, you know what I mean? Come on! You know what I'm saying? So Don calls Escobar a prick, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess there's a thing there. I don't know. Anyway, where am I? My brain's gone to Narnia, you know what I mean? Cora Jade then won against Elektra Lopez, you know what I mean? Zion Quinn then went against Wesley, you know what I mean? Wesley won it, you know what I mean? Roderick was saying then he was he says they will be out of Diamond Mine if they don't do as they're told. But I don't think the boys will take that. I can see that turning on him in relation to the story. Joe Gacy then eggs Braun on to be his most aggressive in the thing, because Braun has the whole Steiner family thing and all that crack, you know what I mean? So Braun picks up a TV then, you know what I mean? He's doing that, like, you know what I'm saying? So when he's doing that then, he has a TV like up there somewhere, you know what I mean? Braun says he will rip Joe Gacy apart at In Your House, you know? So that's yeah, there's a whole thing then with Toxic Attraction, then Wendy Shoe, is it? Yeah, I don't know. Dance Dance Revolution. Right, yeah. signed the contract and all that crack, you know what I mean? Kiana James and Ivy Nile, they were talking, you know. Solis was putting out Solo Sikoa then went against Duke Hudson, and Solo won the thing, you know what I mean? So he won the thing, you know what I'm saying? Tiffany Stratton then was talking. She gives me a Paris Hilton vibe in the way she's presented. Excuse me. There's a Tia one then who was going to some university, and she's going to the Andre Chase one, do you know what I mean? I said she'd get a lot of knowledge there from the Andre fella, do you know what I mean? What kind of knowledge I don't know, like, because he has the old Grayson then called Jensen a horseface, you know what I mean? Ivy Nile then went against Kiana James in the next one. You know what I mean? And I think Mello said something about a star being the brightest in the galaxy. That was a good line. Trying to light there. Bit of light in the subject there now, like, come on. So we go on to AEW Dynamite there now, you know what I mean? CM Punk comes out as a new champion, you know, and FTR come out as well, you know what I mean? The Acclaimed and Gun Club then have their whole thing where they come out, and when one of the guys says the name of the city, it's not like a thing that clicks, but then when Bones says it, it clicks. That's a thing that's happening, yeah. CM Punk and FTR win, and yeah, Takahashi comes out then for the Forbidden Door thing. I mean, I don't know what the character of the guy is, but see how it plays out and all that stuff, you know what I mean? MJF came out then and cut a promo on Tony Khan and all the boys, saying that he's not getting paid enough and all that stuff, and yeah, everything he said really was kind of on my mind too, and he expressed it in that promo, and I felt every word, and I get it, I relate. Yeah, it was a powerful promo, alright, you know what I mean? It was very well delivered in how it was said and all that stuff. Johnny Elite came out then, and Miro was on a promo, and he's back, and Miro won against Johnny Elite, you know what I mean? So that was Jericho Appreciation Society then came out with Cool Hand Angela Parker, AEW Galaxy, Respect Us, Matt Menard, Noggin, alright Tony. Jericho talks about Eddie Kingston trying to burn him, you know what I mean? And so Eddie was trying to do that to Jericho, you know what I'm saying? Jericho was saying the sports entertainers always win, you know what I mean? Regal saying then the Blood and Ortiz attacks Jericho with scissors, and Jericho mad about Ortiz hair cutting and hair versus hair with Ortiz because I'm a wizard. Jericho's a wizard, you know that? I'm just leaving you know, he's a wizard, like, you know what I mean? Brain. Ooh, you could be gone tomorrow. Ooh. Hardy, Darby, Christian, Bucks, Jurassic Express, and March and fuck. You know what I mean? They had a match, so go on. Do you know what I mean? The Jade Cargill one has the cut the shit thing, and I think that's a good thing. Malcolm Bivens came out. Mark Sterling then wants to take Wardlow to court for contractual reasons. Scorpio Sky done a promo, and so did Dante, you know what I mean? Britt Baker then went against Ruby and Tony Storm, and Ruby won the thing, you know what I mean? So a hater interfered the thing then, you know what I mean? Garcia and Moxley then had a match. Then Moxley won the thing, and that was Dynamite, you know what I mean? So on to a Rampage here now, you know what I mean? And Young Bucks and Lucha Bros had a match, and the Young Bucks won it. Hobbs and Starks came out then, and they won. Kiera Hogan then went against Athena, and who won that there? I fucking forget. Oh, Athena won the thing, you know what I mean? House of Black done a promo. Yeah, that was a promo thing. CM Punk then done a heartfelt promo, saying it was just a bump in the road, the way things are going, you know what I mean? I like pizza. Scorpio done a promo then, and it was very good, you know what I mean? Okay, the way you talk, Shane, is the way you talk, and the interests you have is nothing to do with the other people of the interests that they have, because if you still like what a narrative could be in relation to a show, then that's okay. Just express what's in your brain. Because you SmackDown then, you know what I mean? Kofi was saying then that McIntyre was taking it too far. But I mean, like, if you're in that realm of the business, aren't you meant to, like, take it too far, you know what I mean? Like, the Brawling Brutes then, they went against the New Day. The New Day, you know what I mean? So they won the thing. Riddle and Nakamura then done a promo, and Riddle said he wants vengeance and all that crap, you know what I'm saying? Max Dupree then was backstage with Adam Pearce saying he's found a new member of the Maximum Male Models, you know what I'm saying? Pearce then had, you know, the show. Yeah, you know, so, yeah. Shanky then was dancing, and Jinder tells him no, because Jinder wants him to stay focused for the thing, you know, because Shanky was all doing the fucking, you know, the, what's it called, all that stuff, you know what I mean? A woman's six-pack challenge, I think it was, and Natalia won that. Madcap Moss then came back and he said the old Madcap is gone, the new Madcap is here, you know what I mean? And so that was in response to a Corbin promo that was taking place. Madcap came out of the ambulance then because it was full of all the masks and stuff for the breathing, you know what I mean? So he came out of there and he was all like, he calls Corbin a human fedora rack. There was an ad then that came up that was between Jeff Jarrett and Stone Cold, you know what I mean? Stone Cold Steve Austin. A particular line that she plucked out and he put in there. Stone Cold hated his stinking guts and he didn't know why. And I remember watching it and I was looking at it like, is there something, Do you know what I mean? So yeah, okay, Corbin and Moss then, they have an all of a sudden match due to Adam Pearce's booking. I mean, the Usos done a promo, do you know what I mean? Ricochet done a promo then, and Ludwig and Gunther done a promo. Nakamura and Riddle went against the Usos, and the Usos won it. Usos won. Sami Zayn came out then to interfere, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So Riddle then says, don't take Randy away from me. And he said it with a bit of oomph, you know what I mean? And then it ended and all that stuff. And fucking sap. Oh, as well, you might see the calendar over there as well. That's just a random calendar. That's from like a Chinese restaurant that we have. I don't know any Chinese, you know what I'm saying? I don't know any other language, but language. So yeah, something for the tuning in all that crack, and well, hey, do you know,